Last one on our buy or sell.
And secondly, there was a report that Kyrie, in essence, said, I just don't want to play. I'm curious if you can shed a little bit of light either on that report or whatever conversation you've had with him if you've been able to reach him.
I haven't spoke to him yet. I can't really comment because I haven't spoke to him and it's personal reasons. So it'd have to come from Kyrie, but I don't believe that to be the case. And then what did we learn? I mean,
Brooklyn Nets, baby. Caleb's team, that's the team that Caleb said was going to suck this year, and he said that Kevin Durant was going to be washed. Now, Kevin Durant is finally back after missing the last 3 games due to COVID tracing. Kyrie decided to miss the last 3 games for I don't know what reason in the world. But let's ask Caleb, buy or sell. Is Kyrie worth the headache Steve Nash and the Brooklyn Nets have to deal with?
Yes, because here's my thing. You're New York's little brother. You got to take the stars you can get. If Kyrie wants to go there, you got to take Kyrie Irving. Like they had Darren Williams. They were hyping up Darren Williams for Christ's sake after he played for the Jazz. Like after he was good, they were still hyping him up like 3 years after he was good. And they're like, no, he's really good. Trust me. Like, no, he's not.
With Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce was in a wheelchair for real. Like not the fake stuff in 2008. Like he was actually in a wheelchair heading into games. He was 35 and he was shooting bricks off the top of the backboard. God damn it, I don't like Brooklyn, but I mean, if that's as stars you can get, that's who you kind of have to deal with. I mean, Kevin Durant's a really good player, right? But like in terms of like legacies and stuff, but like you got to take those players. If they want to come play for you, you kind of got to deal with the headaches and stuff. I would say, yeah, he's worth it. But I don't know, man. Kyrie's a hard to figure out kind of guy.
Well, you know how I feel about this, and you won't guess my answer. I will say I'm gonna go with buy, and you're probably a little surprised because honestly, the way I feel about Kyrie and the way he acts, I can't stand it. But you did bring up a good point. Brooklyn got to take what they can get, especially given the fact that they didn't get anybody before KD and Kyrie. So the fact that they got them two, and now it's like, well, you got to deal with what you get. However you have to deal with something, that's just what happens. So to me, getting a guy like Kyrie is a headache. He's an absolute headache. And poor Steve Nash, Caleb, did you hear what he said? They asked him, did he talk to Kyrie? He said, no, Kyrie hasn't even answered my phone. Kyrie was ignoring his phone calls. They had a game that night. The poor coach is like, well, I don't know if I'm starting Steve Nash or I don't know if I'm starting the ball boy in the 5th row because at this point, I don't know what the hell is happening with Kyrie. I mean, Kyrie just, to me, he's a guy that has always been a problem, whether it's his teammates, whether it's coaches, whether it's Boston, whether it's Cleveland. He always seems to have some type of problem. He always seems to have some type of baggage. But he is worth the headache because he is a superstar like player. And when he's out there, he is a hell of a talent. I will say, though, I understand him missing 1 game, 2 games, whatever, due to personal reasons, due to mental health. You have to take care of that. And we talked about this with Kevin Love. Is LeBron absolutely shunned Kevin Love when he was talking about mental health, and that's not the appropriate thing to do. And I don't mean to shun Kyrie, but dude, come on, 3 games due to personal reasons, really, really.
So basically, Amir is taking the shut up and dribble route. I'm not gonna take
No,
that
I'm
route.
not. God damn it. I believe in saying whatever you want. I believe if Kyrie wants to not play and
I believe in saying whatever you want, but get out there and play. So basically, what you're saying is shut up and dribble. Now,
no, you can play. How about you talk and dribble? Like go say your blabber and then go dribble. That's what you get paid for. That's why Kyrie gets paid $40 million a year so then he can go and play basketball, not so he can go and give his thoughts on La China. All right. Anyways, let's move on. Let's go.
He gets paid to play basketball, not talk. So basically, shut up and dribble.
Why don't you shut up and talk about the podcast?